How's it going, guys? Gabe here from RC Cincy, and today I wanted to talk about a few different things. I recently, and I actually ordered it this time, I ordered some parts for a few products that needed parts. I ordered 2 servos for the WL Toys V950. I also ordered, what else? A shock tower for the little 1/16 scale truck I got, the Spirit. I was actually cleaning up the snow and I was hitting it against a wooden pillar. And I hit it too hard. I broke one of the shock towers, of course. It's cold out, plastic gets brittle, so that's my fault. Otherwise, that thing's a tank. So I ordered 2 of them for like a couple bucks, $2 or $3, and then I also ordered a ECS for the Bugs 3, so I can get that up and running as well. And I realized 2 of the, well, actually the ECS need to be soldered, and I have a few other things I want to solder and clean up and get rid of some good old-fashioned twisting up electrical tape. I don't want it that way. I want it done nicely. So I went to Micro Center and they had a sale on a few things, and I got some stuff I needed really cheap, and I want to talk about my soldering setup and then some other older stuff I have that works well. So this is kind of an unboxing as well. So let's start with the main event. I picked the soldering gun from Micro Center. I don't know if it's cheaper on Amazon, but I know on Micro Center it's a fair price at $20. And what I like about this is it goes up to 50 watts and up to basically 900 degrees and as low as 374. So that's really nice. I like the adjustability of it. I like the stand and your little foam pad right here. That's neat. So let's go ahead and unbox this and kind of go over what you get. Let's open it up here. I was actually in the process of adding a video. There we go. To the channel, so check that video out. I actually just added it. So you get the actual stand where the soldering gun goes into. You get the actual power unit, power supply that this goes into like so. You should be able to push this in here, and then you just pop off. I think there's something else on this. What I like about these tips is they unscrew and they come right out. So there's the tip right there. That's really nice. Slide it in, get the cap, screw it on. Simple as that. I do like the size of the tip. That's about what I need. It has a nice long wire right here. Let me untwist it and show you how long this is. I'm sure this product is available on Amazon. Micro Centers are kind of popular in my area. They have one in my area. I was looking at their list. They have a few in a few different areas. They're more known for like computer and electronics. They do have a few drones, stuff like that. So that's a really nice long wire. I'd say it's at least 4 or 5 feet. It just seats in there really nicely. The only thing is, I wish I had a temperature number, like say if you turn it here, you know, it's 800, 900 or whatever. It does not have that. Has a light for the power, off and on. The cord itself is fairly long. One of my goodies over there is an extension cord. I always have one because I always need extended. Now, I need to buy an extension cord with the ground. That's very important for a particular unit like so. This should be long enough to where I'm soldering at. If not, you know, use the extension cord. It's turned all the way down. You just adjust it. You can hear it click when it gets turned on. You can turn up max, or you just see how hot it is. It'd be nice if it had a temperature gauge, but for $20, you can't beat this for $20. I was looking at other $20 irons. They didn't have the stand. They didn't have this little foam pad right here to kind of clean up on. It wasn't as nice as this, and it looks like this comes out. Yep, and you can put a new one in there, so that's nice. So there's the iron. We'll kind of move this box out of the way and kind of set the iron right here for now. So the iron's really decent. Like I said, 50 watts. Goes anywhere from $374 to $896, so that's really nice. And then this kind of has something to do with soldering, but I've been wanting one of these real bad. These are those 4 3/8 magnetic parts tray. I really need these. Tendencies of taking apart small objects is I always lose the screws or drop them. So what's neat about this will magnetically stick to some magnetized, like your fridge or anything, but you can set this down and put the screws in there, and they don't just, it's very hard to lose your screws. Once you put them in there, they stay magnetically stuck to the magnet itself, and they just don't get all over the place. So this is actually a really nice tool to have. Of course, made in China, but hey, can't complain about that. It was $1. Where's that sticker? I know it wasn't much. It was only like $1 or $2. It was like $1 and some change. It had a big bin of them. So I decided to grab one. I actually grabbed this on the way out because I really needed these. Especially if you work on your car, these are really popular. Taking something apart on your car and you don't want to lose and drop the bolts outside. This is really neat. Pretty much for anything you're taking apart or working on, this is really nice. Set that over here. And then let's open this up. I've been wanting one of these for when I solder. What's nice about this one is it has all kinds of stuff. It has helping hands, has a magnet, has a couple of different little like clips to hold stuff for you. And it's interesting how you mount this. It has the block itself, which is fairly heavy, and then everything kind of goes in there. And then a base block clamp, which is kind of weird. You gotta kind of clamp it to something. So let's see how this would work. So let's open it up. It's only $10.99. I mean, that's a steal in my opinion. So let's go ahead and open this up. There we go. And then let's get the base out. Now it also has a double-sided sticky tape base, which is nice wherever you normally work at. Kind of set that down. I think it can be screwed. I'm not sure. There's these little set screws right here. I'm not sure exactly where they go to. Let's check this out. So you get 4 of them. Look like they go from the sides. Like in the picture, it shows the screws going into the sides. I don't know how you would attach these. Oh, it's to tighten up the little arms into it so they don't pop out, which makes sense. So we're definitely going to be using the magnet because I am terrible with my vision, is so terrible. So the magnet's definitely one of the ones I'm going to be using. You get about 4 of these. Well, yes. You get 4 of these, which is really nice, and one of them is a magnet. I'm mostly going to be using these. So I think I'm going to set up 2 of these helping arms in here. Push them down all the way, and then the last one, I may set up a magnet for the last one instead of using 2 helping arms. So that's really nice to have it magnetic. Now I might do another helping hand. This is what I'm probably gonna do. Now it's kind of tough to push in there. You gotta kind of work it in there. It's like wire in there. It's like wiring almost. That's weird. I've never seen that. So it's actually wire in there. So let me press this one in here. There we go. Once you get it where you want it, you open up your bag of screws. I guess this helps keep them from popping out, I would imagine. So let's open this little bag. Now this is a new setup. It does have the double-sided sticky tape if you want more of a permanent fix. These screws, I would imagine, is the, keeping the wires from popping out, which is cool. It can be hand adjusted. Plus, if you had like a something to screw this into, like on the side of something to hold it, that'd be nice. It does have enough weight to kind of hold itself, so let's kind of pretend like we're soldering. My helping hands would be like so. Maybe one off this way, and then my magnet would kind of overlook. That really works well. I think I'm going to definitely be using this. The whole point of kind of getting it, I guess. Tighten this one up. Sorry about that, I had to restart it. You can do all 4 with helping hands. Or you can do, you know, a magnet for one of them with helping hand. So you have choices. So you can do, like I said, all 4 helping hands. 2, you know, 1 with a magnet, 1 with a magnetic, you know, ability to hold stuff for you, and then 1 with a, you know, to help you look through it. It does magnify it pretty well. Let's see. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see. That does a really good job. It does a lot more in person looking down on it. So that's neat. Let's put these, let's go ahead and put this stuff to the side. I am going to keep those. And then this is the clamp that I guess clamp it to a table. So this table might not work, the shape of it, but like my desk in there would. So all I would do is open this up to the size of the table. Let me open it up some more. I think this table is not a good example, but typically like a desk or something would work. Oh, look at that, it does work. So then you would just simply, it has marking, I guess like a groove for the thing to go. There we go. See, the issue is it kind of wants to pull it. But ideally you just strap this down. It's just my table is kind of rounded right there, so that's kind of keeping it from working. But you get the idea, you just simply tie that down. This does work. I am going to use it on my desk in there. So this does work. For the price, you can't go wrong. Set that over here with the rest of my gadgets. Let's go ahead and slide everything out of the way, all the boxes and garbage. I'm not going to keep it in boxes. And then one of the most important things, honestly, to me, is this right here. I've been wanting this so bad. Is heat shrink. And I got the multi-color one. What's so nice about this heat shrink is it has different sizes. It even has a clear piece. That's kind of cool. You can see the wire. So I got different sizes, you know, due to, you know, you have bigger wires, small wires. And you can cut it for the size you need as well. So you can have multiple pieces of this. This stuff's not too cheap. You know, a box this big, which is a lot of it, is a good deal for 16 bucks. They had a combo deal where you got the heat gun and the heat shrink for like $32.99. But to be honest with you, I'm old school. I'll use a lighter. If you're just, you know, move it across continuously, don't hold it in one spot, let it melt. You can use a lighter. The little torches are too hot, but a lighter works just fine. So that's what I'm gonna use, and I really, really wanted these. For my Bugs 3, when I connected to new motors, I soldered them. I didn't solder them, I just twisted the wire and then threw some electrical tape. I didn't like that, so I'm gonna redo those with some with a quick solder and then some of these. So that's gonna make it a lot nicer, a lot stronger. For the what else? For the ECS repair, you know, I'm gonna do these as well. So I'm gonna try to make it as clean and as nice as possible. I'm really excited about that. So just to recap real quickly, the heat shrink, helping hands with the magnifying glass, magnet as well. It does have double-sided sticky tape underneath there, which is neat. Oh, duh. And this goes in here. I'm such a fool. This actually goes into there, and then it gets screwed into your table. So that makes a lot more sense. Let's see. Yeah, that's not going to go anywhere. Of course, this is rounded, so it's going to want to pull that way. But once you tighten this up, it's not going to go anywhere, honestly. It's going to work just fine. Or you could just use the double-sided sticky tape. These are real sticky. Put that down, because the weight of the base itself can hold itself up. Those, the good old magnet tray, and then obviously the soldering unit. So this is what I'm going to need. The only things I'm going to keep from my old system is the flux. I have 60/40 flux. I still have quite a bit, which I'm going to use for that. And then I have an old cleaning thing. You can see how terrible that is. I'm just I'm embarrassed to show that. I'm so terrible at soldering. Still has a sticky thing on it. So I'm gonna try to keep this tip clean, and an extension cord if you need it, but I shouldn't need that considering how long the wires are. That should be plenty. So I'm gonna practice soldering is what I need to do. I'm gonna watch a few videos how to maintain, keep this clean, and just solder properly. This is a decent soldering setup, and repairing wires or taking something apart, keeping the screws. This is a nice kind of a repair kit in my opinion. Obviously you need your basic tool sets, which I have, but this is more based towards soldering. Honestly, I need to get better because it's so important, especially when I build my first race drone. I'm gonna need to know how to solder, and as I don't want to have bad connections or bridge anything, or stuff just not turning out right, me burning out boards, me just ruining stuff, my hard-earned money, just going out the door. So I want to be it's got a nice little magnet on it, so that is really, oh, you can use it to hold your cleaning air on it. So it's really nice. I like it for the price. Everything seems fair. These are a little pricey, for $17, but you get a lot. And these are pretty long, so you can cut them. Most of these you'll cut. So you'll get quite a few pieces. It even has the size of the, for different wires. Has a size right on it, so it says like, 3/8, 1/4 inch, 3/16, another 1/8, 3/32, and then 1/16. So that's neat that it has the sizes on there. That's pretty cool. This is a little pricey, but you get quite a bit. This is totally worth $10 just so you can mount it to your table and double-sided sticky, and you can leave it there. The magnifying glass is a big plus because I can't see, and the helping hand soldering when things get hot. You can even grab one of these and just clip it on and hold it like this so you don't, get your fingers hot and burn yourself. Or pick something up with a magnet, you drop a screw or something. I mean, it's neat. I think this is more than worth $10. I think it's easily worth $10. I'd pretty much recommend that. It seems to work just fine. With the mount, these are really common and really helpful. This is definitely worth the $2 I paid for. And then the only way to know if this is worth it or not is try it out. I think for $20, an adjustable iron for $20 is good, because the other ones I saw started out at like $59.99 for an adjustable one. So they had a little bit more. I think they were like 60 watts, and they still got up to 900. So honestly, that's all I need. It's going to be a little bit harder judging the temperature with this, because it isn't like, it should have had the temperature numbers here. That would have been easier. But you can kind of see, I guess, your solder if you need to go higher or lower. I guess I'll learn to do that by learning how to solder, so I can figure that out. But be sure to check out the new video I posted. I think it's pretty cool. We got a bunch of snow, so I actually took advantage of that in my new video. Please check that out. Picked up a few subscribers. I do appreciate that. Check out Mr. Crowley's. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I need to get on there. Mr. Crowley's live at 1 o'clock. Check that out. Check out Canadian Drone Hub. Kevin. There's just a lot of good streams out there. Don't be afraid to check those out. I'm going to get into streaming. It's just I want to get a few more videos done. Do some repairs. Get my soldering down. And then I'm going to start doing some live streams here in a little while. I'm going to kind of get in tune with the scheduling and, what's going on with the scheduling and, like where I could fit and try not to step on anybody's toes. I know there's a lot of folks out there doing videos. So you got to kind of watch that, make sure, you don't upset anyone or try not to. If you have something on your mind, you want to randomly just throw a stream out there, that there's nothing wrong with that. But if I'm going to jump in the game, I'd like to, schedule a time that no one else is on. That way, people actually come to your stream. They won't be at the other one. There won't be competition and fighting over viewers. And that way you can actually pick up viewers. So I recommend I recommend, you know, kind of looking out for the times. But that's pretty much it. So I'm definitely got a new video for you guys today. I'm going to also publish this one as well. Maybe I'll do a video of my progression with soldering. I'm going to see how that goes. But I think I'm going to, for what I need and what I got going on, I think this is going to work for me, honestly. Doing some repairs and, you know, soldering and stuff like that. So I always talked about getting some of this stuff. I'm really glad about that. And then as far as soldering goes, I'm going to try my best to do a good job with that, you know, and just get everything fixed. I'm excited. The servos are on the way. 2 servos are on the way. The shock tower for the back truck, even though I hot glued it, which is fine for now, it just doesn't look nice, and I just want it to be nice. And then the bugs, 3. So I'm going to do plenty of tests with that. Obviously, you guys know I have batteries to test, some props. So there's a lot going on. There's still other reviews I need to do, other tests. So this weather dampened it a little bit, set me back a little bit, but I did get a cool video out of it, so at least I'm happy for that. Hopefully you check that out. That should be published just before this one. It's already up there. I'm just got to edit the tags and a couple things on it, and then it should be up in for you guys to check out. So I really want to thank you guys for the new subscribers, everyone that's been there with me. You know, I appreciate it. If you guys have a cool video for like soldering or something, please leave a comment below, you know, point me in the right direction or something. If you've done a video before, if you know someone that has a good video or something, please feel free to comment below and add that. As long as it's family friendly, it's all good. I mean, I could watch it, but just, you know, just in case. You know, I have kids, and my nephew likes to watch my videos, so that's why I'll try to remain family friendly. What else? And that's it. So please feel free to browse the channel. Hopefully you give this video a thumbs up, and then I'll kind of progress and I'll show you some of my solders as time goes by. So I think it's going to be fun. So that's pretty much it for this one. I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.